I love them. I'm very, very, very pleased with the results, with the whole process. Has been really great. Every couple of weeks, I think I go, can you believe how straight my teeth are now?
This is my second interview I've ever done, so I'm hoping it's better than the first, but I don't think it's going to be very professional.
Well, this is a first for me, so.
Okay, so when did you start thinking about Invisalign?
Personally, I noticed that in pictures, my teeth were starting just to look a little bit less straight. There was one that was showing more of a glare. And a girlfriend actually had just gotten braces, the metal braces, and had commented on how, when people age, their teeth start getting more crooked. And so it just got me thinking, oh no, it's time to look at options. Yeah.
So what did you start thinking about Invisalign, particularly as an option, I guess, in relation to normal braces?
I wasn't overly interested personally in having the regular braces. My stepmom had also recently done the regular braces, and I just wasn't sure I was ready to commit to that. But I'd actually seen on your Instagram that you were doing the Invisalign, and it looks like an easy enough opportunity or easy enough deal to sign up for. So got me interested in asking you a bit more questions.
What did it feel like when you made the decision to go for it?
Honestly, the decision and the process happened so easily and so quickly that it was actually like the day we were putting them on, I think, and I went, oh my goodness, this is happening.
They're on right now.
It's all just kind of bang, bang, bang. It was very easy. Yeah, it was great.
So you didn't actually decide to get Invisalign until you already had Invisalign?
No, I guess just going through the process with you and seeing like the videos of where I was and where my teeth could be. Yeah, it seemed very exciting to have straighter teeth.
So like the biggest thing you were hoping for, you said that you had that one tooth that was kind of catching the light differently. You wanted straighter teeth, or was there something more magical than that you were hoping for?
Really, it was just straighter teeth. Straighter on my top was definitely where my focus was. But I think what's even more impressive is how much straighter my bottom teeth are. There was a lot more going on in the bottom teeth, and both the top and the bottom are much, much straighter. Yeah.
And it's, do you find that it works pretty consistently? When you're looking at yourself in the mirror, is it, if you were to not see yourself in the mirror, which is unrealistic for a couple of weeks, would you say every couple of weeks you would notice that it's something different?
Definitely.
Or even looking in the mirror as much as you do, is it still consistently that you're like, wow, these teeth are still getting straighter?
Noticing a difference. Yeah, the top ones I noticed almost immediately some improvement, but the bottom ones, took a bit longer to really start noticing a difference there. But when I look then till now, it's a huge difference.
After you got them on and you were wearing your aligners for the first time, what were you thinking?
Oh my goodness, I'm never going to speak normally again.
How long did it take to speak normally again?
For sure, a good couple of days. I think that it was more in my head that I wasn't speaking properly than in others. I would want to kind of explain to people that, if you notice anything, I just started using Invisalign, and people would say, oh, I never noticed, kind of thing. So, yeah, I think it was more in my mind than for anybody else, but that would be definitely just the biggest thing.
And just to be clear, you're wearing your aligners right now?
I sure am.
Nice. And what has the reaction been from your, friends and family so far?
Lots of compliments on how much straighter they are. Just that it looks great, and people don't really notice the Invisalign at all. on occasion, I'll take them out, like for a quick picture, that kind of thing. But in lots of my pictures that I have with family and friends, not that I've seen a lot of them this past year, but I just have them in, and yeah, it's easy peasy.
Even though you're just halfway through treatment right now, what would you say Invisalign has done for you?
Makes me smile even more. I know. It just, I guess, like a boost in self-confidence when it comes to teeth. With the idea that as you age, your teeth, get a little more crowded as your jawline narrows. Is how I understand it works. So I think it, just makes me feel even younger, Dr. Todd.
For people considering Invisalign, would you have any advice for them or anything to say?
If you recommend them to be a good candidate, I would say just go for it. It's the time's gone by reasonably quickly. I think that I will almost miss them once I'm done with this. I'm so used to them being in my mouth, and it's just the way it is. But I would say just go for it for sure. It's pretty awesome.
Cool.
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Any negative things? I know that we had that one appointment where we had to thin your teeth out a little bit and do that IPR. I guess that's a distant memory now, but I remember doing it with you. Yeah. I was not having a good time either, and I couldn't imagine how it was for you. That was the most I've ever done. So yeah, definitely a little bit of pain for pain for beauty, I guess, but
no, I mean, all in all, definitely a sore mouth. Doing that every time I change liners for a couple days after, my teeth will be like a little sore. Say if I go to bite into a carrot or something, you can feel that there's probably been a bit of movement, but it makes sense, right? Your teeth need to move, so there's going to be something there.
What are some positives about Invisalign potentially when compared to regular braces?
Well, I love how convenient they are, that if there is a situation where you don't want them in or don't feel comfortable with them in for whatever reason, you can just pop them out. You can pop them out to eat, to brush your teeth, for family photos, something like that. It's easy.
Are you ready? This is the lightning round.
Okay.
Is it hard?
No.
No.
Do you want me to expand? No. The process, everything is pretty easy.
Yeah. Okay. That was too fast.
Okay.
So you already touched on this a little bit, but just if you could quickly go over it again, does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. Hurt isn't the word that I would use. When you start new aligners, they're definitely, if you bite into like an apple or a carrot, something, you can feel, something's happening in your mouth, but it doesn't hurt. No, for sure.
Okay. Do other people see your aligners? Say the truth.
I'm failing at this. Do other people see my aligners? I don't believe so. People don't comment on seeing them. If anything, people comment on how great my teeth look or how much straighter they're looking.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's perfect answer. Does it affect your speech?
It did initially. It doesn't anymore, I don't believe.
Great. This is a really good question, I think. Do they or does it affect your lifestyle?
Does it positively, I guess, in the long run? Definitely there's no negative impactment on my life.
One thing that a lot of patients tell me is that it's a really good deterrent from snacking. Yeah.
I was just recently talking to a girlfriend about them and suggesting or recommending, and she said, but you need to take them out when you eat. And I said, well, that's a concern. It's possible you're eating when you aren't maybe hungry.